Hi and welcome. I'm back live streaming, which I haven't done in ages, and I thought, why not just do it? Because I've been putting it off for so long now, and it's just a constant fear. I don't know why. I don't know. I have a fear of actually doing the live stream, but I do. And I think the last time I properly live streamed was back in the Stadia day where. Wow. Well, no, that's probably not true. I've probably done one or two on bits on and off, but not massively not like this, where I actually feel like I want to do it rather than I'm being, or not forced to, but forced to by myself. I suppose I'm really forcing myself. Anyway, that's not what I'm getting at. The whole point of this is to say, well, for one, I have some news, or I say it's massive news, but I kind of had to say it was massive news for the fact that, it's YouTube or TikTok, and it is massive news for me. Maybe not so much. I mean, I don't know. It depends on how much you like my content. Anyway, the idea is that from this Thursday, I'm going to be doing a new live show every Thursday with you guys discussing, wait for it, PICO news, because every Thursday they come out with new games and like a bit of information on what's to come for the next couple of days. And I thought, instead of just doing shorts, which is what I've been doing recently, I'd do a live stream to go along with that, because, well, why not? I think a bit more of an interactive show with you guys would be miles better than just me doing a short video and not really, communicating with each other. Wow, there seems to be a lot of people joining on TikTok. Hi! This is my first time on TikTok live. I know. I don't know what I'm doing. And I don't even know I've got this microphone is not connected to my phone, but I can't go live on my computer. I can only go live on my phone from TikTok. I don't know why. I don't know why but apparently I don't have access to the live system on the computer, which you have to have 1,000 subscribers for. But honestly, I thought you had to have 1,000 subscribers to go live, and well, I don't. Oh, followers, sorry, TikTok, sorry. That's right, followers on TikTok. It's subscribers on YouTube. Anyway, so the idea is that from this Thursday, there will be a live show this time every Thursday where it's PICO related news. And I'm not just stopping there, but I'm going to go live some other days as well. But I'm not going to tell you about that yet until you come back on Thursday for that show. Because this way, for one, I can convince you, try and convince you to watch the PICO show. But then also, there's going to be news on other shows that I'm planning on doing. So it's not just going to be all just PICO, just one day a week. It's going to be live streams, not every day, but pretty much. And the schedule will be clearer as we go. I'll put it on, the description and everything, or when I actually go live next time. I'm just gonna tell you that next time. That's exactly what I'm gonna do. And it's just nice just to have a bit more of a chill and relax, and not over edit something. I haven't done a normal video in like nearly 2 months, I think it is now. It's coming up to 2 months. Generally because I find shorts, I like doing them. I like making short videos. I've always made short videos, especially the tutorial videos, where it's much easier to like cut it down and generally just have no personality whatsoever. You can't even go live at all. Scottish Gamer VR. Yeah, I don't know what I think. I don't know what's gone on, but apparently I can go live on my phone, but not on the live center. I think it's something to do with the fact that I've got access to the TikTok shop, which I haven't put anything in on this, because honestly I was so nervous about going live in the first place that I just thought, nah, I'm just gonna go live and see how it goes. But I think that's how I've got access to live on my phone. But I really wanted to do some sort of gameplays, especially with PICO, but using like mixed reality capture. But I can only do that through my PC, which I don't have access to. But anyway, that will come eventually. Just to say hi to everyone who's here. Wow, there seems to be quite a bit going on TikTok, and I don't know what I'm doing. I'll say hello to everyone on TikTok anyway, and I'll say hello to everyone on YouTube. We have one concurrent viewer. If you can chat and say who it is, unless that's me, it's probably me. It'd be good to know if everyone can hear me clearly, and actually I've not just been talking to myself for the last 20 minutes, which would probably happen. I wouldn't be surprised. #hate. Of someone hating. I don't care. Oh, I've got a like. Thank you very much. No. So yeah, the idea is, generally, I don't really think there's any live. I don't want to call it a podcast because I hate calling things a podcast, but it's going to be a live show every Thursday that I might turn into an audio podcast as well, but I don't think I will. I'll see. We'll see if anyone actually wants that. But generally, I'm just going to stick to the live streaming because I want to try and get back into it. I do enjoy just rambling generally and not even know what I'm going to say next. I don't know why I don't know why I don't do it. I don't know why I stopped. Honestly, I don't have a clue why I've actually stopped doing this, because it's the only way to communicate with you guys, isn't it? Like, I can get comments from things, but I'm just going to double check something. I'm just going to double check if people can hear me on YouTube. I know they will be able to on here because that'll be simple. Thank you, Scottish Gamer. Yes, all of Scotland is coming. I love Scotland, just so you know. I am going up there on holiday soon. Well, when I say soon, not until October, which people think we're mental, but it's like, we've always found it the best time of year up there is like just after autumn, when it's just starting to get a bit cold. 1 second. Can I hear myself? Oh yeah, excellent. I'm fine. I'm good. All is good. I'm going to take them off because otherwise it looks like I'm some sort of weird DJ. So yeah, the idea is just every Thursday for now. But on Thursday, I have another plan of the other live streams I'm going to do. But Thursday is PICO Day. It's the PICO Show. I don't know if that rhymes, but in my head it did. The PICO Show. The PICO Show? Does it rhyme? I don't know. I think it does. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, does it? Whether it does or not. And that's really all I had to say. I wanted to try and keep it as short as possible, but not like, not too short, but long enough to make warrant doing a live. But really, all it was just an announcement that I'm doing that. So it's really, not a massive thing, but it is massive because, well, it should be. I don't know. I don't know what I'm talking about. I think I've gone mental. It's very quiet in the chat it's very quiet on the chat on YouTube. Very quiet. What the hell is going on? Like, there are a lot of people talking to me on TikTok, and none of you guys are talking on... Yeah, that's right. You. None of you on YouTube are talking. What's going on? Am I just not seeing the chat? I bet you if I refresh. been so long. Huh. No. Weird. I'm good. I'm glad you like trains. That is awesome. Hey, Clickstar, how's it going? I don't know what that was that popped up. I don't get it. I'm still getting used to TikTok and live streaming from TikTok. Hey, Clickster VR Games Room. Oh, I'm just going to call it Clickster because that is really a name. How's it going? If you're into PICO, I have some news for you. But I don't know how exciting it is. On Thursday, from now on, 7 o'clock, I will be live streaming a PICO Show. And I think that rhymed. I really do. I was trying to go with something that does. I don't know if it works or not. Hey, Robert Stewart. Thanks for joining. Invite to go live together. Oh, I don't know what I'm doing there. That would be. Yeah, I don't know what to do there. I'm going to leave that there because I'm trying to just concentrate on just not my head blowing up, and the fact that I don't know what I'm doing. I honestly, like, have you tried streaming VR live as well? Because that is just a nightmare. Even with doing it on Steam VR with all the plugins, it's still a nightmare. You can see the chat in your headset. It's still. But I've been attempting to, and over the next couple of months, my plan, or I have another big plan, of setting up a proper studio area where I can do proper mixed reality streams. Because at the moment, it's literally a curtain off a curtain rail that is just a pain to set up. It's just an absolute. If you've ever tried it, you'll know how bad it is to try and set up a green screen in such a small area. So I have plans for that. But today, we're just talking about the PICO Show, which is this Thursday at 7 o'clock. And I've already got some news for Thursday that I'm not allowed to say yet. But if you're planning on buying a PICO 4, I would wait until at least tomorrow. But I will tell you more. I might tell you more in a short tomorrow. So if you're not subscribed or not following, and you want to know news about PICO, then you want to follow and subscribe on the different platforms. Because I have quite a bit to say about it. So anyway, tomorrow there is some news, and if you subscribe, I will do a short and tell you exactly what it is, and we'll discuss it on Thursday as well. But tomorrow, I think, is the start of we'll call it a promotion of such. A back to school promotion of such. That's what we'll call it, a back to school promotion. Because, I'm honestly not going back to school myself, but I'm sure there might be some people who are. The promotion is open to everyone. It's not just down to the school students. Because then I'd have to get someone else to purchase it. Anyway. I also have some videos that I need to get out. One of which is, I don't know if you know this one. So this, I'm going to focus in on my normal camera first, and then I'm going to focus in on you guys. So this one is, I was a bit skeptical whether it would work or not. Basically, you plug it into your headset, and you can use PCVR streaming and charge at the same time. From my testing, it will hold the charge at exactly the right amount. So it works on the Quest 2 as well, but it holds. I just wanted to do a full review on it, which I will do. but it holds the charge, which if you're using PC VR gaming, especially with the Pico 4, it won't hold the charge as you're playing, so it will run down. It won't run down as slowly, but it will run down. Whereas with this, it will charge it and play at the same time. Well, it holds the charge, so if you're at 50%, it would hold at 50%. I didn't notice it going up, but I need to do more testing on it. And the other ones were, I think I did a short on this as well. So, and that felt bad because this is like over a month ago. Geek VR sent me this and this for the Pico 4, which is a Halo strap type dealie with another facial interface, and I need to do a video on them, and I haven't opened them because I wanted to do it in the video, so they've literally been sat here for a month not doing so. So I'm going to try and get a video out this week with them, as well as the live streams, because I just want to. I don't know why. I think I've gone mental. I think I have actually literally gone mental. So yeah, just I don't know if it's. I might mention. Let's mention the other ideas. So the other ideas is not just doing Pico content. I've always tried to do everything VR. I'm very heavily focused on Pico because generally it's my favourite headset out of all the ones I've got. I think it's the best one. I'm deliberately, I don't think, very unlikely getting a Quest 3 for the fact that it will be an upgrade from the Quest 2. It will be and it will be a noticeable upgrade from the Quest 2. Pancake lenses. I'm assuming it's got a better FOV. It'll be lighter. It looks thinner on the head, so it probably doesn't weigh as much. But it really is. I mean, it's exactly the same as the Pico 4, apart from the fact that obviously the Quest 2 is going to have the Quest 3 is going to have a better CPU, twice the speed. Whether you're going to get twice the speed out of that because the battery is going to be, I can't imagine, very far away from the from the chipset, which it's going to cause cooling issues at least, I would have assumed, which is again, it's why this is so clever, because the batteries in the back, you don't have to worry about the overheating. I would rather have a battery in the back or a separate battery than the way it's set up on the Quest 3. That would be one of my worries, is the overheatingness. The next worry, I just don't think there's enough of an improvement from the Pico 4 to the Quest 3. In my opinion, this is exactly what I want. You're paying more for the fact that it's got the extra chipset, it's got the depth sensor. It doesn't have eye tracking, it doesn't have face tracking, which I think is a massive disappointment, especially after using the PSVR 2. You realise actually how good eye tracking is. It's so cool. Like the eye tracking is, whether you see it as a novelty feature, it's so much. It makes the game so much better, and yeah, you can do some really cool stuff with eye tracking. And it really is a shame that they haven't thought, oh, we'll put that in it. But obviously they're trying to save money for the fact that they're putting more money into the high chipset. But again, if you play standalone, you're gonna see a difference, which would, maybe sway you a little bit towards getting a Quest 3 rather than the Pico 4. But I don't think you're going to see that. I don't think you're going to see that much difference. People are talking PlayStation 4 standards. Rubbish. Like, they're still going to be, for one, developing for the Quest 2 at the same time as developing for the Quest 3. So that's going to slow things down. But I just don't think there's enough of a jump. And considering the Quest Pro was such a big problem, the big problem with the Quest Pro and the Quest 3 is they possibly couldn't have put eye tracking and face tracking in the Quest 3 because it would have completely just destroyed the sale of the Quest Pro completely. And I don't think they could afford to do that at that time. But then now looking at it, they're basically stopping making the Quest Pro, so maybe it would have made more sense. But then I suppose you launch Quest 4 with eye tracking, face tracking, maybe some haptics, and it might make more sense to do it that way. Just gradually integrate it, like a lot of the phone companies do. But yeah, the Pico 4 for me is still the ultimate headset at this current point in time. And there is no reason, if you've got one of those, in my opinion, no reason to get a Quest 3. Now, if you're going from the Quest 2 to the Quest 3, you'll notice a massive difference, because you go from the Quest 2 to the Pico 4 and you notice a massive difference. So there is going to be that massive jump, just in quality alone. So it just depends on what you're after. I fully am down the road now of PC VR, and I understand not everyone has got a gaming PC to be able to do that. But for £500, you can even get yourself a second-hand PC. You could probably get yourself a new one for about £600. That would run PC VR gaming, and then you gradually upgrade your graphics card and such to then maybe go to the next level with your stuff. But a lot of the games, if you run at medium settings, you'd be fine, and you would notice a massive difference. You would notice a massive difference over the Quest, what the Quest 3 is going to be able to do. It's going to be a good headset for standalone. And the mixed reality, again, because it's got the colour pass-through, it's exactly the same as the Pico 4, really, apart from the fact that it's got the depth sensor. One of the other things that I want to discuss on Thursday when we do the PICO show is some of the things that I really want to see improvements on. One of which is the fact that hand tracking, hand tracking. I noticed an article come out the other day that was saying about the fact that Pico 4 is going down the road of hand tracking and maybe not selling the headset with controllers. At the moment, I don't think it's there. The hand tracking, for one, is still in beta. The hand tracking, that is one thing I would say that the Quest has. The hand tracking on that is really good. But I do want to try out, and I want to do a video on this, and I'm going to try and get it. But it's the Ultra Leap. I can't remember the exact. Basically, the motion camera that you can get that fits onto the Quest, fits onto the Pico 4, that you can play their game that they've just made. It's still in beta, so it's on the Pico Labs, and that looks insane. The hand tracking on that looks by far better than even what the Quest 2 has managed, which is still really impressive. But I think that fact that really you're gonna have to pay a bit of extra for it. I think it's about £120 to get, but I can't get hold of one at the moment. That'd be quite a cool video. And I want to discuss that more on Thursday, because I want to go into details on exactly what they're doing and the partnership that they seem to have formed with Pico. I don't know the full details on the partnership that has been formed with Pico, but I know that they're both promoting each other on social and such. So it'd be really interesting to actually have a go on that and see what it's like. I know they've launched the same one on Steam VR. But again, I'll have all the details on that on Thursday. Because actually it'd be quite cool. Mr. Sporty Trucker, yeah, Quest 3 sounds like a Pico 4.5. Yeah, so the other thing that I'm interested in seeing, and because I don't think a Pico 5 is coming out anytime soon. I suspect that we're going to have a few more years, maybe one more year of the Pico 4. So, October 2024, we might see a Pico 5. What I'd really like to see is the Pico 4 Pro that has been introduced, I think, in just one country. That would be cool to see that go live everywhere, because that has got eye tracking and face tracking, which would be really cool to see them introduce that. And that is what, like I said, that is what I want from a standalone headset. That I can then use for PC VR as well. I'm not that fussed about amazing or so-called amazing visuals that you're going to get from the Quest 3. It's going to be really interesting to see actually how good they are. I'm skeptical. I'm that skeptical that would be the only reason I would get one, to see for myself how much better it is than the Quest 2. Like I said, visually, because of the pancake lenses, the optics are going to be better. The FOV, I would have assumed it'll be like 105, very similar to this, which will notice a massive difference from the Quest 2. You will notice a massive difference. I'm surprised every time I go back to the Quest 2 how, especially when I was doing like the Roblox videos, like how much of a difference it made. So much so, it just felt like I was just boxed in a lot more, which I was shocked at. Whether... See, this is... I got this now... Sorry, just so everyone can see on TikTok. I got this day one, I want to say it was. It came... Yeah, it did come day one. For Gran Turismo 7. It's the only reason I bought it. I love that game that much. That film's quite good as well, just so you know. Gran Turismo is amazing on this thing. However, I currently have not bought anything else. I was tempted by some of the other games. Have been tempted, but I just haven't played it enough. And I think it's because this is just too easy to pick up and play. Standalone, as well as using using virtual desktop, so you feel like standalone anyway. I did notice I was using the streaming assistant, and this is one thing that I really do want to say about Pico. For the streaming assistant has come on leaps and bounds in the last couple of months. It is stunningly good now. How easy it is to connect, how easy it is to set up, how easy it is to just be able to use it. It's not as good as virtual desktop, but it is free. And apart from that, in fact, you don't have to have the lead. You don't have to have the lead. You can use it wirelessly. But if you were going to use it wirelessly, I would seriously recommend getting virtual desktop. It really is worth the money, especially if you've got a Wi-Fi 6 router. That does make a massive difference. But yeah, so I think I've rambled enough. And I think on Thursday, when we go to the PICO Show, it does work. It does. Let me know in the comments if that works, if it rhymes. The PICO Show on Thursday, we'll go over all the new games, all the new news, all the new updates. Some weeks are going to be less than others, especially with Gamescom coming up. There might be breaks. But there'll be enough there for at least a half an hour show, which is the plan. It's just half an hour, 30 minutes, 7 o'clock every Thursday. And like I say, we'll have more news on other shows that are going to be coming during that time as well. The plan is basically to fill my schedule up with as many live streams as I possibly can at 7 o'clock. Obviously, things happen, can't do every single one of them, but generally the PICO 4 one is going to be nailed. And if I don't do a live stream, there will be a video with a premiere to go along with it. Like, if I'm on holiday or something like that, which never really happens, apart from in October. At some point. Anyway, thank you very much, guys, for watching. I'm going to end on YouTube now, and we'll catch you on Thursday at 7 o'clock UK time. And I remember this because I haven't streamed in so long. It still asks you, end. Just, yes, I want to end.